Hold on tight. Please keep your trays in the upright and locked
Flummery.
position.
The Flummery.
To the Flummery.
You do anything you want me to.
Flummery.
To your earlobes.
The Flummery. The Flummery.
To the Flummery.
To your earlobes.
Flummery.
Frosty the frostage.
To the Flummery.
Sorry, that's the Scoop Steve.
To the Flummery.
Flummery.
Frosty the frostage.
To the Flummery.
Into the flummery to your earlobes.
Flummery.
You do anything you want me to.
Earlobes. The flummery. Get in here, you douche. Get a douche. Hey. This is the Flummery coming to you live on YouTubes. The Flummery 55 or 50. Nice. 55 or 54. Christ, I don't know. Anyway, welcome everyone. This is your explicit content warning. Don't listen to this if you're under the age of 18. Just don't. Welcome to the Flummery with Lance and Adam here. The big ladler and Bigfoot, king of condiments. We can't wait to talk to you today, but only for an hour. That is it. So get over it. Okay, we'll probably go long, but go with an hour.
Adam's bus is showing up around 9.
The long bus. Think about it. Oh, Scooby-Doo. Well, hey, we got, I'm going to do this early, often. Our sponsor dropped off another sweet bag of wrap snacks. The Flummery is brought to you by Wrap Snacks. Today's iteration of Wrap Snacks is called Ooh Wee Lil Yachty's Hot Cheese Fries from Machadis.
I think I know who Little Yachty is.
Lil
actually.
Yachty, though. He might be a trap rapper. You're going to have to Google that. Do you want the keyboard today? So I don't
Sure, let
murder
me have
you.
that.
All right. I'm using the, I'm going to use the mouse for a minute, though. Here, take this.
Little Yachty.
Little Yachty's from Machadis. You know what I'm saying? Dude, Wrap
You
Snacks are the fucking bomb. These are legit.
We'll have a taste. I'll get a couple more, and this is the other one we
I don't
got
want to open
right
them.
I don't want to. Well, yeah, eventually we have to. Last time we had
No, we get, these are the orig.
Romeo Miller's barbecuing with my honey.
These are the OG Wrap Snacks, and we're going to keep them because now they're going to be a collector's item, okay? Dude, I don't know if I want to look at you the whole time.
Really?
I mean, you're beautiful and everything, but fuck. We've never done it before. Face to face.
Yeah, you're in the moon spot.
Face to face.
Yeah. Why is my
Eyes
mic
to
seem I'm off
eyes.
here? Yeah, there.
Usually you are, down.
Yeah, I know, but like
Normally.
if I go off a little bit, it shouldn't be so echoey.
Well, stand it up right. It's
Yeah.
round. Yeah,
There
right.
you go. Yeah.
I mean, that's better.
It's supposed to be like this, but
There, that's
okay.
good. That's very good.
You're good.
Little Yachty's.
Can
So,
you describe some more about that one?
so these are hot cheese fries, which for sure everybody's gonna fucking love. Who doesn't like? It's like,
Cheetos?
yeah, it's probably like hot Cheetos and Takis. You know,
Yeah.
hot Cheetos and Takis. Hot Cheetos and Takis. Hot Cheetos and hot Cheetos
I
and
think
hot
these
Cheetos
are more
and
like
Takis.
kettle chips.
I think these are more like Doritos, honestly.
You think
No,
so?
cheese fries. The picture, it's darker in here than it looks on the show.
Yeah.
I think we forgot to wipe my cam, by the way, from your sweat from when you had it in your room.
Yeah.
So,
When I was making those pornos for RedTube.
so,
I mean, YouTube Red. Sorry.
so don't be afraid of being different. Be afraid of being the same as everyone else. Lil Yachty. I'm pretty sure he's the first one who's ever
I
said
would like
that.
to give my props out to.
It's a shout out.
shout out to my
Shout
buddy
out.
Brett, who supplies me with these. He's
Brett.
Yeah,
I'm learning more.
the bouncer. You met Brett.
Bigger guy?
Yes.
Loves to sing and dance?
Yeah.
I like him.
Yeah, he's a great dude.
He's nice too.
He's always cheering me up with a package of wrap snacks.
It's phenomenal.
He's like, he gave me a choice of two last night. I don't remember which the other ones, but I had to get Little Yachty's.
Why don't you just give him $5 and take both? next time.
I'll give him some money to keep on getting me new ones. So.
We're gonna chips in. Hey, I gotta say something real quick. Sort of promotional wise, I don't think we didn't broadcast. The iTunes thing is way down on the list, but let's just do it right now.
Okay. Yeah. Well, let's plug our stuff.
Oh well, I gotta bring that up. That's on a different page, but just in the instance that okay, I got a great message from my cousin Wendell.
Cousin Wendell.
He's like, yeah.
Does he belong in a mansion?
He should have a mansion. He's that kind of guy.
Like he lives up on like the top floor,
like,
over in the corner room.
Fuck the people who own mansions.
You remember that Chris Elliott? We
Stop.
the hand.
Yes. Fuck the people that own mansions. He is the guy that should have a mansion. He's a great guy. So, yeah. But here's the deal. He sends us a message which alerts us, honestly, to this issue with iTunes. Well, he's like, during his message, he's like, yeah, I can watch it on Podbean, but I want it my way. He's like,
did he just send it to you?
No. This was actually a couple weeks ago. So Lance has been, long story short, Lance has been trying to get our feed reestablished on iTunes.
It's been a big back and forth between Podbean and iTunes, and the underlining issue is we changed the Podbean feed from how when you first get
MJT 9547165
until you officially change it to your like official name. Well, iTunes didn't get that, so now that it's the flummery.podbean.com or whatever it is.
.clownpenis.fart.org.
Yeah, and it's been frustrating, but I think I finally sent a final email to get that corrected, which is on the iTunes side, and they've been bouncing me back and forth like 4 or 5 times. So we haven't published
the final countdown. Yeah, I wanted to mention specifically one episode that we haven't published yet. I'll lead into it. We did an episode that I loved that we did publish, and it is on Podbean and YouTube. Hold on one sec. Hold on.
I'm not on iTunes.
I'm getting into that. Yeah. Oh, yes. So you didn't know what I was talking about. All right. Sorry. Absolutely loved having my friend Ben TG on, and from Dalaco Arts. That's an inside joke now.
Dalaco. He said Dalaco.
Dalaco Arts. Yeah, I fucking, just like every other show, I had one stupid thing that I said. Just one.
Yeah.
I don't know what that was. But okay, and then so moving on from that, check out that episode number 53, and learn about that fantastic organization that he is helping to run. And but that brings me to episode number 54, which, due to our issue with iTunes, we want to wait again on that, releasing that on anything other than Podbean and YouTubes. Yeah. So you can find a link to it with our YouTube channel. It's the firefight episode, I like to call it.
Yeah, it'll be up.
Yeah, with Brooks and Dunn.
And Brooks and Dunn and
Brooks
Addison.
and Addison. Yeah.
They'll be on.
Addison and Brooks.
So we're going to push that episode a little later, and it'll be closer to their show actually on the 19th.
May 19th, yeah.
Which is at the Caboose.
Yeah, which is actually a really good venue for a rock show. I'm not going to lie. It's big enough. It's fun enough.
Yeah.
And again, sorry, I'm in a new spot. Again, I posted about it, but it's going to be a great crowd. Like, lots of people we know, and then lots of people they know. And it seems like I have so much fun every time we go to one of those.
Yeah, I'm excited.
And what do? Do I put like a red line through to the iTunes thing, or do we just move on?
What do you mean a red line?
Like, do I strike through on my list here? How should I manage this?
What do you mean?
Just fucking around.
You're losing me.
No, it's because we talked about the iTunes thing, so now I want to delete it so we don't repeat it. No.
Best delete it. Don't repeat it.
Oh, don't send it if you're drunk. She doesn't want you to spunk.
You didn't even rhyme with send it, though. You went right into us.
I went into my own thing.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm sorry. Tell them what's going on here. You haven't even blinked yet.
It's because this light is crazy right now.
Creeping me out. You look good. It's a little bright.
What
do we do? Just turn it that way. Turn that one off.
This one?
Yeah. Try it. we're doing technical shit. It's about to. We'll see what it looks like here in
Yeah.
a couple of seconds.
How do I look?
You look fantastic.
How shiny am I?
I was wondering, like, I'm in the mid. Okay, so my hair is like, it's out of control right now, and I'm in that stage where it's like, see this?
Yeah. Oh, you got the Johnny Depp thing going on.
And Jack,
from Crybaby. Remember
Jack
Crybaby?
Casey makes the joke after. It's like the best compliment I've ever had in my life from Bryn. She's like, "Oh, when your hair is like that, you look like Crybaby from what Hairspray or whatever, Johnny Depp from Crybaby." I mean,
Crybaby.
yeah, sorry. And then he goes, Jack Casey. I'm not honoring you by saying your real name because you said something mean.
Well, from now on, it's just Jack Casey.
He goes,
So.
he goes, oh, I was gonna say look more like Ricky Lake from Hairspray.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that's pretty good. But this is with product. I mean, it's out of control. Out of control.
You got product in it?
This is, yeah, just to keep it
from
like,
your work or from home?
Well, which job?
The hand job.
Product or product?
Well, I mean, if we're talking about something about Mary, that was product in her hair too.
It was a product of something.
It was hanging off his earlobe. And I'm not talking about.
Is it
Tress for men?
Well, we keep saying his and her. Like, we're not allowed to say that. They're actors.
Oh, are we on the pronoun thing again?
No, it's an actor thing now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Are we getting? I thought we were getting a phone call there.
Oh, from Shardik?
Shark Dick Mirror?
Oh, Solandric. Can't really pull that off live anymore.
Yeah, come on over to my place.
I miss Solandric.
Yeah, he's dead. Yeah,
it's a his.
Yeah, it's a
shish.
A ham.
A shish.
A ham.
A sheesh.
A sheesh.
I can't even. I don't even know all the pronouns now.
So yeah, don't bother. I mean, it's not really gonna affect us unless maybe one of our kids, whatever. Then I'll learn it.
Yeah.
If one of my kids needs my support, I'll learn it. Otherwise, fuck it. I don't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not predicting that.
Hopefully,
but
you don't have
know.
to go down that road with your kid.
Well, it's just for them, hopefully, just because it's such a hard road to take with today's society. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not predicting that, but I'm just saying that's the only reason I would care to learn everything I'd need to know about it. I can be respectful without learning all the pronouns, right?
Yeah.
Is that bright enough? Do you think?
I'm gonna try something.
What are you gonna try?
Just doing that a little.
Oh, because I'm crooked letter,
You're
crooked
fine.
letter. I feel like a star in the constellation now.
You are. You're bright. You're Beetlejuice in Orion.
Is that Beetlejuice 2? Are you looking forward to that?
I just saw that today, actually.
Is that another prank like that
I don't know. Should we
Darth
IMDb
Maul
it?
thing I saw? Yeah, you should IMDb it. Lance has a keyboard today. So, nope, I still got the mouse. I'll play something while you're looking it up.
Oh, you want me to do it on my phone?
So, Lance, last time I was here was not while we were doing a show. And we'll get into that later, but I ended up passing out here on the couch. And Lance filmed this little nugget.
Well, they can't see it.
That's okay. I'm laying on a couch. He's coming up with the camera to my face. And, he's just like zooming in on my face, which is horrible because I'm sleeping. That's me snoring.
Adam.
Oh, fuck. That is you scaring me. So
that was probably about 4 or 5 in the morning.
All in all, pretty hilarious. But now that it has 339 views, I'm not loving it so much. Thank you so much for that.
Did your wife see it?
Let's not discuss that.
Is she watching right now?
You know what's funny? I told her to turn on YouTube on a smart TV.
Tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then she was like, "Oh, okay, we'll turn it on." And I was like,
Is your kids home?
I go, "Actually, don't."
Probably not.
Yeah. Our kids are home. Yes. Here, take this. Howdy. Nobody's chatting.
No.
We didn't really pump this one up.
No,
like
we
we
didn't.
We pumped the brakes on it almost.
Yeah. Well,
That's all right.
This episode was kind of, I don't know. It was more to be informative about our situation with iTunes.
The situation, yeah.
The situation. You know what's funny is like iTunes, like on my email, my first email, they suggested me to go to a few places. And when I clicked on the links were just like dead links.
I love the links. You know they won 2 championships.
Not that links.
Oh.
I'm talking about like dead URLs. Good job, iTunes.
Oh, so very recently put up Earls.
Yeah.
Earls had to
My name is
die.
Earl. Yeah, so that was kind of frustrating. And then I found an actual legit. What
are you doing with your mic?
I felt something weird right here.
That's what she said.
Like a hair in there or something.
That's what she said.
Yeah, well, I got it. It's like a bad ear hair that you pull out, you know.
Nose hairs are the
It's
worst.
probably about a 1/4 inch long and like thick as a horse hair.
Yeah. Oh fuck! Oh my god, that was a good one, but dude, don't do that. Can't believe you're lucky it was me. Okay, somebody else might really be pissed at you, like fucking really pissed. Hey, motherfucker!
Like Sean Baird.
I don't think he'd be pissed.
No,
at you.
he'd laugh.
Well, he might be like, "Fuck you, asshole," but then he'd be fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, I keep bringing it up, but we're not talking about the situation here.
Like from Jersey Shore, the situation?
No, different situation.
Okay.
We've been discussing more than one situation. This is another situation.
Oh, we have another situation.
Our seating situation. What's going on here?
Straight across.
Yeah. I'm looking into your eyeballs.
Yeah, you're not right here. You're right there.
Yeah. Normally, every now and then we knock knees a little bit when I'm over there.
It's fine.
I guess. Whatever.
You feel weird being? Do you feel like this is a dinner table in the mansion where your cousin lives?
Have you ever seen the movie The Jerk?
Yeah, but I don't recall much of it because it was a long time ago.
Have you ever seen the movie Dirty Rotten Scoundrels?
Yes.
Okay.
Excuse me, sir. May I go to the bathroom? Be my guest. Thank you.
It's an easy joke, but guess what? It worked.
I was watching a lot of Jimmy Carr stuff today. I really like him.
Oh, he's great.
He's one of my favorites.
He's great with the audience, too. He just
Yeah.
tears them a new asshole.
Yeah, and he's good with hecklers, too.
Oh, he's in one of those most offensive ones.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, it depends what you think is offensive. I don't really think any jokes are offensive. If it's a comedian delivering it, it's like you could literally say anything, in my opinion.
Well, I think one of his, he ended one of his shows like, you want to hear the most offensive jokes? And then he started a list, and he's like, I think it was Michael Jackson died, and he's like, yeah, that's just like Prince Diana dying. He's like, I don't give a fuck.
It was like my joke about, like, do you think, is it possible that Prince died because he fell off his high heels and hit his head? You know, too soon? I don't know. But whatever.
Yeah.
Who cares? Who cares?
Jimmy Carr's great.
Hey, I gotta ask you about something. God, I'm just burning through these, but it's okay. We've got like 10 topics. It's good. It's good. Okay, so this is funny. This is right after the intro. I have it written down, right? It goes, first and foremost, like I was going to say that right after the intro, but whatever. We get into other shit. It was fun.
Whatever.
Okay, well, John McAfee. Am I right?
Did you watch that?
Am I right?
Yeah, John McAfee.
I heard about him before, but obviously there is a new documentary out.
Oh, I love it.
It sheds even more light on his crazy life.
Oh.
Lance, you've seen it, right?
Yeah, did you see it?
Gringo?
Yeah.
No, I didn't see it. But on a scale, let's say we're using a scale
he lived
of
in a place that I really
likes
wanna
and
go visit.
dislikes. Likes and dislikes. Did you like it? Or not?
Did I like it? I loved it. It was a documentary that was made over.
Somebody's unplugging their headphones.
It was probably made over
One person.
the course of 8 to 10 years.
What? The documentary was?
Yeah.
The doc?
The doc from this lady.
Does he doc?
She started emailing him, and he would respond, and then he would be rude and say, I'm not talking to you again, and then he would email her back, and it was just like this back and forth thing. So all these years, she's got these. They even show the emails in the documentary.
Because he's on drugs.
He's fucked up. I want to give something away, but I'm not going to talk about it until you see it.
No, it's everybody knows. I want to talk about it.
Well, you know, he had like, okay, so he lived in Belize, right?
You ever seen the table where in the porn, and dude lays on the table with his wiener down,
Yeah.
and chick is under the table like.
Yeah. Well, he does that with girls' assholes.
He cut a hole out of a hammock,
Mm-hmm.
would lay under the hole with his face,
Yeah.
and he would have his
He would be.
women that he was paying defecate on his face,
He had a harem of women in Belize.
and he didn't fuck them.
Nope.
Just shits.
That's what he wanted.
I just want your poops.
In his mouth.
That's some shit right there. I
Liter-
mean, pun intended.
Literally.
That whole aspect is real shitty.
Can you even imagine?
Do you have to ask? I can't. You know what? I can't imagine.
Can you guys even imagine somebody pooping in your mouth like that?
Oh God.
Like he's got Baskin Robbins with these women too. He's got 31 different flavors.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
I do know,
He's
actually.
like, yeah, well, margarita, her shit tastes like
Marguerite.
basil and fucking mint leaves.
Was she at the Kentucky Derby today?
She had the hat on.
I had a spaghetti
And
dinner.
all these women in the
3 mint
documentary
juleps.
said it on camera that, like, yeah, he would put us in the hammock and
nothing in the pussy, and he would just make me shit on his face.
I'm sure he had sex with a few of
I
them.
don't know what.
But
I don't know.
I think that whole thing was like just having any girlfriend he wanted around and be like, well, you can't get jealous. And they were all like, no. But he's like,
Would you get jealous?
Margaret-
I wanted to be the one to shit on his face.
Marguerite, you're gonna come in on the
Marguerite.
hammock and
Oye, Marguerite, Ben.
that's a country I want to visit too.
Oh my God, Belize.
Belize.
My
yeah.
wife has been there.
You want to go to?
She did not shit on anyone.
The safer part of it is San Pedro Island, which is like this little finger that comes down.
You know what's even safer? Go to San Pedro's in Hudson and have yourself a motherfucking duck nachos
Yeah.
with habanero aioli. Oh,
Aioli.
God, they should pay us for that because it is phenomenal. It's a phenomenal
Is that our new
dish.
sponsor besides Wrap Snacks?
Wrap Snacks, foo. No, man. Wrap Snacks are the OGs, and San Pedro's
They're
coming
the new OGs.
up and coming. Yeah, they're up and coming.
They should serve Wrap Snacks at that restaurant.
I think it's a little out of the, well, I guess maybe like Caribbean Wrap Snacks, like pineapple and
Duck?
yeah, pineapple and duck,
Spicy pineapple and duck.
spicy pineapple and duck,
Because you're barbecuing with your honey.
barbecue. I think it's barbecuing. What up, dog? Barbecuing. I'm pretty sure that's why they spell it that way on the bag. I'm not being a dick.
Yeah. So you followed John McAfee, right?
I heard about it 3 or 4 years ago.
Right. Well, that was like he was wanted for. He's wanted.
He was, yes.
He's still. Well, there's all
He's
the
a fugitive
yes from Belize. He still is, and they can't. There's
from Belize. I thought he was a fugitive from here.
well, he killed. Oh, he had that guy killed in Belize.
Who?
Paul Floffel or something like that.
Manafort. Damn
It was his neighbor on the beach, and his neighbor. Okay, so
it. How does he have him killed?
John. Okay, listen.
Is
so the
this
story
proven,
is listen.
though?
Okay, so they both had a beach house. Paul was like a
Very near the
business
beach.
owner that built houses in Belize, and he had a really nice house on the beach, and his house was like 600 yards away from John's
That's a long shot.
on the beach, and everybody could just walk on the beach and up and down, right?
Mhm.
But it would go like immediately, like you're right in your house, like several, 50 feet, 100 feet up from the beach too.
Right.
So people would just walk up and down the beach, and they would go to this little cantina on the beach and hang out. Well, the problem is John would be around with like 7 or 8 bodyguards with guns, right?
You see that
'Cause
Star
he
Wars?
is-
Okay,
yeah.
sorry.
He'd be around with
Yeah.
7 or 8 bodyguards with machine guns because he was paranoid because
He was on drugs.
that, and he was trying to be a kingpin in that area. So he's
Not good.
What I'm saying.
Not smart.
And he had these dogs that would run around, right? And
They
wouldn't-
call him the Rat Pack.
No. Well, he had these dogs, and he wouldn't control them, and they would like the dogs would harass people up walking up and down the beach.
Yeah.
And this guy Paul got pissed about it, and he's like, "John, you got to take care of your dogs." And he's like, "My dogs can do whatever they want,"
Well,
which is bullshit.
yeah, he's an asshole.
He's an asshole. So these dogs would they're aggressive, and they would
Yeah,
you
they're
know?
basically feral if he's not controlling them.
Well, yeah, they would go to him and be cool,
rat
but
pack.
but
What up,
anybody
dog?
else, the dogs would fuck with people.
Yeah,
And
they're
Paul had
territorial.
and Paul wouldn't have anything to do with it. So one night he ended up poisoning his dogs.
Oh, that's bad. That was a bad choice.
But
also,
he went to the cops, but John also had the cops underneath his fucking greasy little fingers too.
okay.
So Paul was trying to take matters into his own hand. So these dogs end up foaming from the mouth, and then some of them die, and some John had to shoot and put out of their misery because they're laying on the ground, going, like that. And then all of a sudden he's like,
Maybe they just got into the coke.
yeah, the Yeho. Nice. Hey, that's you on YouTube there, buddy. That's all you.
The yayo.
Yeah. So then John figures it out.
Oh, I just
And
thought of
he's
that
like-
song from Grand Theft Auto.
then,
Go on. I'm sorry.
He ends up the word is he hired Eddie, one of his guys from a local town,
Everyday Eddie.
to kill. He put a shotgun, waited on him, got home from the cantina, and walked into his own home, and he shot him point blank with a shotgun in his head. And
Well,
then
that
all of a
sucks.
sudden, they wanted to question John, and John's like, "You're not bringing me in because you're gonna fuck me over and try to kill me or put me in the jail." He ended up going on the run, ended up in
So
Guatemala.
is it proven that he hired the guy?
There's a lot of good evidence.
So the guy who shot him, did he confess?
No,
oh,
but they talked to him face to face. They had this secret meeting, and she would ask him about it, and he would do this, "No, man, I never did that." And you could just read it 100% he fucking did it. You could see it in his face because he would just go, "No, who said that?" He was he's a bad liar, super bad liar.
like the kid on
So then he ended up
Making
running
a
too.
Murderer.
Steven Adler or whatever his name is.
Yeah, Making a Murderer.
Oh, the kid, the nephew.
the young one. Just give it time.
You're an asshole.
I mean, literally, that's where it came from. Just not like this. It's like wine. You want to do a quick little sniff. You know what I mean?
You smell like baby food.
Where are you going?
Light the fucking candle.
He's like, I'm out of here. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you for lighting that. You know what you do? Don't even light the candle. Just take the matches, strike them a couple times, and whirl them around. Well, that's your fault. You're a man and you fart. You should have matches.
Not like you do.
Yes, you do.
Jesus.
So,
He's worried about me posting a video about him waking him up, and he farts like a little dirty diaper baby and expects me not to say anything about it.
I didn't. I did it. I've done it before on the cast. On the friend cast.
I'm eating baby feces right now. I'm eating Marguerite's.
Marguerite's poops. I could shit on John McAfee's face. I wonder how much he'd pay me.
So anyways, let's you need to see it.
I mean, keep going. I wanted to know,
Well, then he
what other kind of
escapes
crazy
Guatemala and ends up getting back to the USA in 2014. This happened.
shit? Oh, and they didn't
2012.
extradite him?
No, they should. They're
Yeah,
still trying to.
I don't know.
And then he ends up running for president in 2016 and a libertarian whatever.
Really smart guy. That makes sense. I'm gonna murder somebody and then run for president.
Well, there's a lot of people that do that actually.
Well, hey. That's true. Or after they're president. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, you're getting away with murder when you're just grabbing pussies. But other than that,
You're just getting away with grabbing pussies.
I know, but it's an expression. Have you ever heard it?
That's a fact, and it says right behind you on the moon. See the PHAACT? Right by your eye level.
I think it's pronounced fact.
Fact. That's a fact.
Yeah, and here's fact. This is fact. Wasn't you know about it?
Oh, segue into something else now.
It's a Cantina song.
Mm-hmm.
Cantina. My mind has literally been on the word Cantina since that story
know.
started. How fucking weird is that? Oh, I had to work today.
Mm-hmm.
Bummer. You know what else was a bummer?
What?
It was raining on my way here. I'm trying to hurry. And I'm like, oh, cool. It's Saturday. No traffic. Except from 35E to Penn is like 9 million cars stacked up because apparently they don't know how to drive in the rain. They don't know how to drive in the rain. People, it's Minnesota. So I'm driving home, trying to hurry, go change my clothes, and there is a backup of all these cars. I'm like,
Where?
did they move Valley Fair or something? I don't know. Why?
Where was the backup of the cars?
From like 35 back to Penn.
Okay.
I'm like, oh my God, is this really because of the weather? Yep. Because you get ahead, there's no crash, nothing. Once you get into the rain, when I get past people and I get into the rain, I look in the back and it's still all backed up. But where I'm at, people, and I'm not driving like a lunatic, okay? This is not something I do anymore, all right?
Go ahead.
Did you just score a goal?
No, just go ahead.
I'm it's a train horn. I'm not driving like an asshole. I'm not driving like a lunatic, but I look and I'm like, I'm outpacing the people behind me and then me and some other cars. Like, we're the faster traffic and everybody's behind us. And I'm like, where's the mouse?
Go ahead.
Did you take the mouse?
Would you continue with your story?
Close that.
I will. Don't worry about it.
So anyway, that's how I discover that, yes, people are driving like idiots. Driving like total morons. And they're afraid to go. They were going 45 miles an hour. They're afraid to go 55, 60 miles an hour in a medium rain. And the road was saturated, but it wasn't like just, swollen up with water like in the troughs, where the tire troughs go, where the tires go. It wasn't all just full of water. It was just wet. I'm like, this is stupid. Where am I living now? I used to take pride in, it's not how people drive, but that they could.
You should move to Wisconsin.
Get somewhere. I don't know about that.
Why? What's wrong?
I don't want to talk about it. I'm not moving. Well, maybe I would move to Hudson or something.
Yeah.
Or New Richmond. There's some shady shit that goes on in Wisconsin, too.
Yeah?
I think it's even shadier than South St. Paul.
There's shady shit all around, dude.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Like people driving 45 miles an hour.
That's, that's not a big problem, but it was fucking annoying. I'm trying to get somewhere.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, do they all have bald tires? I don't get it. Like, tires are engineered now to just this ain't shit. You know what I mean? And the cars have all-wheel drive, and they've got oh my God, I don't know what's going on. I don't want to get too negative on the deal, but people are fucked. And I've said this since I was like probably 20 years old, so almost 20 years. Okay, convenience will kill us. Like, you ever go to a gas station? Okay, you pull up
Twinkie,
and you, I don't know what.
That's convenient.
Yeah, those are conveniently eat edible. Yeah, what I mean, you pull up to a gas station. Well, like the technology and convenience will be the end of us.
Well, I mean, we're not pushing our bodies anymore.
Well, like but also
I'm not saying everybody, but
and we're not using technology to all the benefits that we could use it for. We're not Elon Musking it. Like, he's like, there's a reason everybody knows who he is. He's the only one of the few who's using technology for stuff that will like better the world, kind of. Right?
Or what's that Russian
instead of just like consumerism,
that's cleaning up the ocean.
Oh yeah, I don't know, but it's where the garbage flows into the. He's got like the big
5 years and
things
clean
and
up
collect
about
a bunch of
50%
garbage.
50% of the plastic in the ocean.
5 years.
5 years.
I would research that. I think
He
that's a
already
little high.
has researched it.
No, I think you're high on that. I think they can, but they haven't bought enough.
Well,
of
they're
them
putting
yet.
out the first one right now.
Yeah.
And then they're going to develop the rest. And after that, within 5 years, when all those ones they want out, it'll be 5 years and it'll be about 50% of the waste.
You think it's worth it?
Fuck yeah.
Oh yeah. I thought you might say something else.
That's another thing is like,
I don't know why.
I am a big advocate. I'm a big advocate about not throwing your waste on the ground.
I agree.
I'm getting bigger. I was walking the other day and I was looking at the sidewalk and the shit by the theater, and I was walking by the theater, and I'm like, I can't believe people just have the audacity just to throw a bag of plastic.
Oh my god, it pisses me off. That's one thing I like about the Twin Cities area is most people do respect it, and it is fairly clean. You know, in the cities they have cleanup crews, they have cleanup, you know, sweepers. They run these programs that beautify the area. You know, no matter what part of town you live in, most towns within the metro, cities within the metro have cleanup, you know, major cleanup efforts, and they pick up garbage, they clean up leaves and all this shit. So it's like it's nice living here, you know what I mean? And that's when I see, and it's funny because then you see the single, like, you pull through an intersection and somebody took their McDonald's and just and it's sprawled all over, and you're like, motherfucker.
Yeah. Right?
Just ruin it for everybody, asshole.
I hate it.
Oh, I hate it so much.
It like makes my stomach hurt.
Well, okay, so
that kid I was talking about, the ocean, Boyan Slot.
What's his name?
Boyan Slot.
That's how you pronounce it?
Yeah. It's called Project Ocean Cleanup or something like that. The oceancleanup.com. So if you guys want to get an idea of what his
if you've never seen the video, it's basically it's like a big round thing, right? And then long arms,
and
it's
a U shape, kind of like a Pac-Man.
And the stuff just kind of gets collected inside the bottom of the U.
Yep.
Right.
And it goes down and collects in the bottom of that, and it just all starts accumulating.
Well, isn't it like a big garbage can type thing, and it's just below the water level?
Yep. So it'll only be like 2 or 3 at the most, like 2 feet.
That's what creates the flow, though.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then they just do a few feet at a time, and then change out the cartridge.
Right. Well, the biggest thing is they're going to put it near the area where all this plastic accumulates in the Pacific Ocean.
Yeah, the 3 times the size of
because of the way that
there's one in the Atlantic too, I think.
Yeah, there's 5 of them, but this is the biggest one is in the Pacific.
Yeah.
And it's just how the currents flow.
Isn't that amazing?
And most of it is from like China and countries.
No, don't say that. It's from here too.
Listen, it is.
I mean, for sure it is, but
Indonesian countries and China, those are the biggest ones right now.
I believe that because they're. I mean, I can see how they would have more open, maybe less restrictions, but now they're getting better. They have, agreed to certain things.
Well, not everybody, but yes.
But like China has. And don't get me wrong, I'm not a big fan of their fucking reticence to do it, and I'm not a big fan of our new reticence to do it. But the thing is, it just happens naturally. We've got these giant landfills, and
look at India, Indian river,
and stuff flows into the rivers, and it's just
India's rivers are horrible.
That's why we had to stop, so much phosphorus and stuff. We had to stop using so much because we're killing the delta.
Oh, Lake Elmo now is a bad place to go.
Why? Because of the phosphorus. Because of the farming.
No, because of 3M. I was just on the news the other day.
Well, is it that bad though?
Yeah, you shouldn't go swimming in it anymore.
Ooh. That's not good. That's going to cost them. Is it because of that initial, remember the chemical they were talking about for the last couple of years?
I don't remember, but I know they were using it like as a dump site area.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
How did they get away with that for so long?
Well, they're not now.
Well, no, but was this something they did
you
like...
want to go still move over by Lake Elmo?
I do still.
Okay.
Is this something they did like 60 years ago?
Go get your fishies from there. I don't know. I just saw it on the news the other day. I was in passing. And then somebody was talking about it. I didn't get the full details, but they're talking about 3M.
So we'll need to corroborate that a little bit.
Right.
But I
I
wouldn't put it past
Here's the
them.
thing. It's not good for 3M.
Nope. It's not good for anybody.
No.
Well, why the... Okay. Let's not get into that. Corporations.
Well, it's a good company to work for. It's just their practices that are...
Yeah, and I think it was former practices, right? From decades ago.
I don't have enough information to
I know that
answer that.
At least the last couple big things were just things coming to light that, they had poisoned the earth a little bit around certain areas because there was this chemical that they, at the time, they didn't know was just totally horrible. It was totally irresponsible to just dump it, of course.
Was it called anti-atom?
It was, no, it wasn't. It wasn't. For sure it wasn't that. I don't think there is such a thing that exists.
They need to make a fart spray for that.
I think that they tried it and then it didn't work and like polluted the atmosphere or something.
Yeah. Well,
remember it was like fart be gone or shit gone or something.
Think both of your
flatulence
and your methane.
Hold on.
And that mixed
okay.
together would probably even be worse.
I'm pretty sure all the cows in the world are doing a job way more than I am.
Moo.
Listen, Jack Black and Ben
Steins.
No. Ben Stein's money. No.
I said Brett for my
Ben from
I meant
Zoolander.
Ben Waters that gave me the bag of chips. I said Brett, didn't I?
I don't know.
It was Ben.
Ben Waters?
Yeah.
Not Bendovers. Oh my god, it's too easy. What? Ben. Yeah, I don't think it is Ben. Hold on. Zoolander. Who's Derek Zoolander?
Owen Wilson.
No.
Ben Oswaldo.
His parents are awesome. Oh,
It
starts with an F.
It is Ben.
Ben F. It isn't Ben. It isn't. I think his name is Foo Fighters. Look it up. All right, so where were we going? Oh, okay, so then this kind of makes my point, right? The 3M thing, the ocean thing. And I'm not going to get into a global warming
Ben
debate.
Stiller.
Yes.
I knew that. We were just on
and let's
brain
say
fart.
it's
We were
time.
on Adam shit soaking into our
No,
brain.
don't blame it on me that
It
you
is.
didn't.
I think that's
that
why
you
I
have a
got-
stupid
that's why I got
face and
dumb.
brain.
Go ahead.
Okay, I just threw the face part in there. So
That's why I couldn't think, because I was choked up.
you couldn't think because you were looking dreamily into my eyes.
And that's not true either.
Turn around.
Go ahead with your thought.
Okay, it's real time. Okay, let's get real. My thought is, we don't even have to talk about global warming, right? We don't have to talk about pollution. All we have to talk about is this. And it is something that Americans have done for a long time. Okay? All you have to talk about is that there's nothing wrong with being responsible. Okay? Like, yeah, maybe we're not completely ruining the atmosphere, but there's nothing wrong with controlling what we put in it. Right?
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing wrong with scrubbing the coal, not the coal, but the incinerator fumes. There's nothing wrong with burning the oil off before we pollute the air with it. You know, where I work, we've got a thing that burns the oil at like 1600 degrees so that we don't have any emissions.
Yeah.
It's very small parts
I
per
think
million, which is a normal dissipation, right? But dissipation. But the point is, whether you believe in global warming, whether you believe in overpopulation, whether you believe in pollution, there's nothing wrong with being responsible.
Okay. This brings me to what
Right?
exactly what my point is too about this. Be responsible for yourself first and foremost before you go try to save the world. Because if you're going to go try to save the world and you can't even clean up your room, or matter of the fact, when you're going up to protest the oil refining up in North Dakota, but yet you leave a big fucking disaster of a shithole up there in the wake of your like polluting the ground and leaving plastic and shit on the ground, and then
So,
they have to bulldoze
See,
it.
look what you're doing.
No, it's this. It's I'm right on that.
You're getting Facebooked.
Am I?
Yeah.
Okay, but they did leave a big mess up
They
there.
were run out of there. They didn't really have a chance to clean it up.
Well, you think they would have?
Yes. Yes, I do.
I don't think everyone would have
I
done
think
it.
people that own horses and they live out in the country and they take care of their stuff on a daily basis.
Yeah, but we're not dealing with the kids that do this.
It wasn't.
Mainly younger people. Yeah,
All right, we can't.
we are. We're already on it.
There's nothing wrong with being responsible. Can we just agree on
I'm
that?
just saying, take care of your own shit before you worry about anything else.
Right, but you're talking about after the fact of something that was completely different than
If
what
you
we're
can't
talking
clean your
about.
room, you shouldn't worry about cleaning up the environment.
What? That's a complete side. That's like a, if not this, then this. That's not what I'm doing.
Kind of like a precursor that leads up to it, though.
No, it isn't. I'm saying demand responsibility from organizations and from your neighbors and from yourself.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not saying, oh, because these guys are activists, then they should learn how to do this. No, that's a thing that people do, and it makes them think about something else instead of the real fucking thing.
What's the real thing?
Just don't worry about it. That's not my point.
Well, yeah, you're saying.
Okay,
that.
you're talking about, and I'm not like defending anybody, or I don't want to get into this big controversial argument. What I'm saying is, this is a thing that happens, and I'm sure that The Daily Show or somebody could do it better. The theory, that this is actually a real thing, and I can't remember how it's worded, but I'm going to say, if this, then what about this? That's like a diversion thing that your brain normally does it, and I'm not insulting you. I'm just saying it's not if this then this. It's just if this, and also this, and also this. These are different things, and we can talk about responsibility without making it a controversial discussion. That's all I'm saying. Just general responsibility. That's all I was talking about.
I agree with that.
And so that's my point. Everybody can agree. If you believe in global warming or you think it's the devil made up by scientists, I'm not going to get specific on how I feel about that. If whichever one you believe, you can still have a middle ground. Well, who's going to be like, no, I don't think you should be responsible. Fuck it. Even anarchists don't think that way. You know what I mean? They're responsible about other stuff. I mean, not the government, but other stuff.
What anarchists?
I'm just saying, people they can agree on that. Everybody can agree on it.
Agree on what?
Be responsible for yourself and help,
right?
Your fellow man be responsible. Mm-hmm. Hold places accountable to be responsible.
Mm-hmm. Start small before you go big, though.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's a great way to say it without getting into the oil sands and the oil. I'm sorry, the oil pipeline argument. What?
I'm just saying.
I did mention global warming, so hot button issues here, guys. This is new ground.
Just make sure.
I don't mind it. I like what you're saying in a way.
Make sure your kids are grown up and know how to do yard work and stuff. That's all I'm saying.
Right. I do like it in a way that now we've got people living their lives in a way that is not sustainable and then demanding things of other people. I'll go there with you on it. Okay. I'll go there. Absolutely.
Thank you.
But I'm just saying a trick that everybody's mind does, and it hurts, it hurts normal people. It's like if you're talking about politics or something, you have to realize that you're going to think a certain way. And people, especially when it comes to politics and things about the environment and really important things, people are in two camps, it seems like, for a reason. We're wired to think that way. Studies have been done. If you're talking to, and let's not go Republican and Democrat in the thing, but just in the basic, what I'm talking about, it's really hard to turn a Republican into a Democrat. It just doesn't make sense to them. It won't, right? And it's really hard to turn a Democrat into a Republican. And they're going to butt heads, and there's nothing you can do about it.
I'm not even talking about being on the left or right. I'm talking about me being, watching people pollute the earth, and yet,
yeah,
and these people are on both sides of that.
Right. Take care of yourself, and then you can make good things happen.
I wasn't
right?
talking about being on a...
No, and I didn't want to turn it into that, but I'm just saying, changing people's minds about, I'm this way and you think about something this way is very fucking hard to do. It's easy to be like, oh, well, I didn't like the Avengers, but now I really love the Avengers because Infinity War was awesome, which I didn't see.
I'm tired of Marvel.
Right, but let's destroy the world every time. No,
Another Avengers movie, another Marvel movie, another...
That's, what I think they got right on that DC. Oh, wow.
They're shooting them all like Pop-Tarts out of your ass.
League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. Justice League, they didn't destroy giant cities and stuff. There were some people in peril.
There was a Russian town that was on.
That was a small town, a small town.
Yeah, but it was a manufacturing town.
I'm saying compare it to the other Superman movies and stuff. They're destroying Wayne Enterprises, an entire downtown.
It's the same thing, no matter what. It's good and evil fighting. Shit gets destroyed.
Yeah, but I think they got it right in Justice League where they kept it on the small scale. They didn't have it in the middle of a metropolis. What does that matter? Because I'm sick of it. It's so stupid. How many times move out of town, everybody? No, it's not the same thing.
It is. The town is getting destroyed right now. It doesn't matter. It's still a town.
No, it wasn't.
People live there.
There was 20 people in peril that I could see. compared to millions of people that they're doing in the other movies. And it's like, how many times are you going to do that in the movie? Like, it's not
That's something
compelling anymore.
That's a big thing for you.
Yeah, it's the same thing you just said. Like, you're sick of the movies.
Yeah, I'm not. It doesn't matter to me either. It's still horseshit.
All I said
Both ways.
was Justice League got it right by not making it in downtown fucking New York again. I mean, it's a good point. I don't understand why you're upset about that.
Wouldn't you rather have it in a big city because there's more destruction?
No, it's
Okay.
It's getting old. That's my point.
It's the same thing over and over again.
I know. That's what I was agreeing with you, and you're arguing with me.
I'm not. I'm just saying. I think that you think it's funny that it just because it's a smaller town. It's
No,
not.
I didn't think it was funny. I said I'm glad they broke away from the fucking giant buildings
It was
getting
all
smashed.
CGI'd
and shit.
anyways.
I know.
Just shit.
There was some shitty stuff.
At least here's my thing. At least Batman and like Batman with the Joker, like all those stunts were like real live, like the truck flipping over and stuff, and it wasn't all like cutting.
Slaughter is the best medicine.
Cutting, buildings getting cut in half, CGI style and stuff like that. Most of that stuff was were done with like real effects.
Yeah,
real props.
That's good. That's great.
That's what I liked. That's what I liked about the Batmans.
I thought the Batmans were real good, and that was way before I was.
But then you get like Avengers and fucking League of Justice, and everything's just CGI to fuck.
Well, Justice League, I think when they look back on it
CGI.
10 years from now and they see the scene with the thing,
What's that?
Whatever that was growing out of the, center
The
of
blackness.
Yeah, like the transformative goo or whatever.
Yeah.
And that's not going to hold up.
That was just a precursor to Venom coming here.
Venom.
That was all Venom coming out of the ground.
Venom looks tits. So
we'll see.
It's the key will be for them to do less Venom and more
decided
story.
I'm not probably gonna go see any superhero movies in the theater anymore.
I don't think I'll see a lot of them. No.
Oh, wait till like
I'll see Infinity Wars, and if I'm disappointed, I pretty much be done with that. Yeah.
It's just they pop out.
Like if another like
nothing.
Dunkirk style movie, maybe not about war, but maybe about some epic adventure comes out, then I'll want to see that in the theater. I'll want to pay because you want to see it on the big screen, have all the sound and stuff. But yeah, for the superhero movies, I've seen enough of them, and I'm just not gonna.
I think the only next time I'm gonna go to the theater is at the end of the month, and after that, I don't really see any time going to the theater after that.
Why is that when you're having your period?
Blech.
Are you gonna have some cranberry
juice?
Cranberry juice.
Yeah, I'm gonna go see Solo.
Solo.
And that will kind of decide if the nail's in the coffin or not. The final nail.
Don't tell me the odds. Don't ever tell me the odds. That's what he says.
Yeah.
It's good. It's a good line.
Yeah.
Do you think that was impromptu or scripted?
Oh.
Like the first time? Because it was the first time he says it, isn't C-3PO the one who's telling him? Well, the odds of asteroid field. And he was like, don't ever tell me the odds.
Yeah, when they were navigating the asteroid field.
Dude, the Millennium Falcon, the way that they make it fly, and then when it goes in somewhere, it's always like fucking cool. My favorite ship. Did you see my face light up?
It's the most iconic ship probably ever.
But the way they made it fly too, and the way that, and I think they make it fly that way and it spins, so you get like the full, view of it.
The full pancake?
Either the top or the bottom. Yeah.
I'm going to start making Millennium Falcon pancakes. Selling them frozen.
Why?
No, why not?
Do you think it'll, like, I think probably,
with little,
if Eggos isn't
with
doing
little
it,
Chewbacca chocolate chips in them.
If Eggos isn't doing it, I don't think you should bother.
And then
I don't think
the
there's
banana little slices in them will have like C-3PO
oh,
face
banana
in it.
pancakes.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like date food.
Gay food?
Date food.
Oh, okay.
It's like gape food.
Mm.
The milk and Lucky Charms.
All right, what else you got on your list there, buddy?
Did you ever see that video?
No.
Not cool. I'm not going to expound on what I was talking about. Are we going back to the list?
Yeah, why not?
Pretty good. So I posted a joke on the interwebs, and I was like, hey, the best response will get told on the Flummery, but I haven't had the best responses. There's a couple good responses, like Gwen and Brad.
Who?
Friends of mine. If they ever see this, they'll know who they are. Had some.
Well, I hope they know who they are.
Had something, at least had something funny to say in a way, but I wasn't getting enough of that, so I'm not going to read the jokes on this show. But I did just recently steal a joke. This guy is in Vegas, right?
This is a joke, people.
Yeah, I stole this joke.
Shauna, I hope you're paying attention.
Shauna. I stole this joke today from my wife's best friend, one of my friends, Andrea. And she was very pleased with herself when she told it. I'm going to butcher it. She told it really well.
No, I'm glad you're going to butcher it.
I'm going to butcher it. So this guy, he wins.
Do your best.
Okay, but you gotta just let me tell it now. Right? Okay, so this guy.
How other way would you do it?
Don't interrupt. That's what I'm saying.
What?
What? So this guy is in Vegas, having the time of his life. Hits it big. He makes a few thousand, several $1,000s. He wins 10, 15 grand, right? He's like, oh, I'm going to get a room. I'm going to go down. I'm going to find the biggest titted prostitute, and I'm just going to have a great time. So he goes down. He finds this big-breasted prostitute. Yeah, you want to come up to the room? And she's like, yeah, I see you hit it big. So they go up to the room, and he's like, well, let's start simple. How much for a hand job? And she's like, a hand job? Oh, well, those are $500. And he's like, you got to be fucking kidding me. $500 for a hand job? And she goes, come to this window over here. See that little strip mall down there with all the little shops? I bought that whole strip mall with money I made off of these hand jobs. So how do you think they're going to be? How do you think it's going to be? He goes, all right, let's give it a shot. So she gives him a hand job. It's like the best hand job in the world. He comes. He's like, oh, yeah, it's the best ever. Gives her the $500. He's like, well, that was fantastic. I'm really excited. I kind of want to do something again. And she's like, okay, well, what are you thinking? He's like, oh.
Is this after like a half an hour arrest?
Yeah, probably.
I mean, they're just hanging out having shrimp cocktail.
I don't think she's gonna hang for half an hour. I think it's a few minutes.
No, he pays her to eat some.
He paid her for the hand job
and eat some shrimp cocktail.
Moving on. So he's like, well, I think I can go again. How much? She's like, what do you want, a blowjob? He's like, yeah, I want a blowjob. How much is a blowjob? Like $1,000. And she's like, blowjob is $5,000. Like, what the fuck? There is no fucking way. I'm giving you $5,000 for a blowjob.
That's what I charge.
And he, good for you. And he goes, she goes, oh, well, come over here. Let's look again. See that casino hotel over there? I bought that with all the money I made off of my awesome blowjobs. So how do you think it's going to be? He's like, okay, give me the blowjob. So she blows him. It's the best blowjob ever. He comes, oh, I'm going to spare it. Fucking, oh my God, it's the best fucking blowjob ever. I can't imagine a better blowjob. She's like, see, told you. He goes, all right, well, here's the thing. Come back later tonight. No funny business. Just how about just in the pussy? She goes, honey, if I had a pussy, I'd own this whole town. So I stole that joke. It's close, not verbatim from how it was told to me. I just learned it today. It's a long joke.
It is.
It's a long joke.
I'm tired now. Like emotionally drained.
Well, because you were so entertained? You are the worst. People, if anyone tries to be funny, you're like, that's stupid.
Jimmy Carr is funny.
Well, of course he's funny. He's a fucking world famous comedian. Well, yeah, he's funny, I guess. Jimmy Carr's kind of funny. Yeah, no shit. What's up there?
That was a good joke, though.
It is. You gotta say she the whole time.
It's like a 75%.
Boom, it's got a dick.
Yeah.
It's not as good as my murder joke, but whatever.
I figured out where I heard where that part of that 2-part joke that I put together. Let's not turn this rape into a murder. That's Jimmy Carr. Now I got to figure out.
No way, is it?
Yeah.
I'm surprised he told that joke.
That is. Good. And then I got to figure out where I got the first part of that.
Oh, because you're the master blender?
master blender.
Are you taking credit then for the joke because you took?
No, I'm just taking credit that I made a joke.
You have to say, like I said, I stole this joke.
I stole 2 jokes and made them 1 joke.
Okay. You didn't make the jokes. You just combined.
I
2
combined
jokes.
them because the gears were turning when I heard them.
the jokes. In Russia,
And-
jokes make you.
We should move to Chernobyl. Actually, Pripyat. Want to move there? Pripyat's actually where the fallout is. Chernobyl is the town built next to it. You ready?
Why would I do that? I hate Russians. I hate Russia.
That's really bad of you to say.
No, it isn't.
Why?
They're our enemy.
Okay.
Yeah. Get
Okay,
with it.
Putin.
Wait, he likes Russia. I don't like Russia.
That's too bad.
Fuck Russia.
Not everybody in Russia's bad.
I would never say that when I went on a visit.
Not everybody in North Korea is bad either.
Well, no shit. I'm not saying that I hate all of these people.
You just did.
No, I didn't.
You did.
Nope.
You did.
Why would I move to fucking... First of all, why would I move to Chernobyl?
Adam hates Putin. Adam hates all Russians.
I
Want
hate,
his
I
address?
hate you, Putin. I think you're full of shit.
Hey man, he rides
I
his
think if he was like,
without a t-shirt.
how dare he? Oh boy, I hope he says his address. Like, I think he could figure out my address.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he could.
I mean, I'm not insulting them. Their intelligence here. I'm just saying I don't like them. It's not a thing. I think Russians in America are cool
Yeah.
because they want to be American.
Oh, everybody else sucks.
America.
Now you gotta say America.
America. America the beautiful. Do it in your accent. Why are you dead airing me like that?
I'm doing it telekinesis.
Don't stare in my eyeballs. You're gonna give me pink eye.
I am.
So we have established we got camera 4 and the quest for the new cable. We completed that quest.
Well, we just need to make sure the technical problems are taken care of.
Yep. So I tell you what, we'll talk about it later. I think it's time for Facebook birthdays. It's Facebook birthdays. People that I care about on Facebook who had birthdays.
These aren't real birthdays; they're just Facebook birthdays.
No, they're birthdays on Facebook that I learned about from Facebook. Otherwise, I'd never fucking know that it was their birthday. And also, you get like a bunch of happy birthdays on your birthday, and you feel awesome, and like, oh my god, I feel like so guilty. I'm gonna wish everybody a happy birthday all year, and it'll last like 2 or 3 days. So now I'm using this forum.
We know you say it
to tell people happy birthday that have come up on my timeline as their birthday, right?
Yeah.
So, there's only 4 this time. Oh, there's 5. There's 4. There's 4. Kirsten Coons, friend of mine from high school. These are all actually people from high school except for one. Kirsten Coons, Chris Millard, happy birthday. Eamon Johnson, and Megan Lacey of the band Sparrows Rising, which would not be your cup of tea. What are we doing?
Taking a picture and putting it on Instagram of each other.
Oh, that's a good idea. Hold on.
Ready?
1, 2. Wait, time out.
No flash.
Oh, damn it. I was going to fuck you with you. All right. 1, 2, 3.
One more time. Face up. Phone down, face up. Nerd.
Phone down, face up. That's the way we like to fuck.
Yeah.
Hit it, hit it. Hit it, hit it.
God.
Do you remember that song?
Yeah, sort of.
I don't know. I think I should have changed the last lyric though, because if I'm like phone down, face up, no, it could still be that's the way we like to fuck.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty good. I really like that.
So I want to tell.
You know who else liked it? Lil Yachty's, from my shotties.
So did Romeo Miller.
Romeo Miller,
Barbecuing with my honey.
barbecuing with my honey.
It's queuing.
Oh god, is there Queing. No. It's Quin. Quinn. Barbara Quinn.
I don't think they'd say it like that.
Who's they?
Romeo Miller and his family.
Like, I just, that's fun. I love doing.
We're
that
gonna
to
eat
people.
these eventually. We're gonna have a wrap snacks day.
Here's the deal. Don't ruin it. These are going to be the originals. These are the originals.
All right. We gotta get a shelf for them.
Yes.
What do you think?
We need a shelf for
That awesome tequila that you,
Anejo Tequila Correjo.
was a $7 bottle.
No, you don't get.
It's
Hecho in Mexico. So
I can look it up. I can look the price up.
look it up. Look it up.
It's a white elephant gift he gave me.
It's not a white elephant. It's a completely standard gift to give somebody a bottle of booze. It's really ungrateful for you to hate it so bad.
It's really ungrateful for you to not pay attention to what my likes are.
Oh my God. It's a normal gift to give somebody a unique bottle of tequila.
You were like, I got to get rid of this out of my basement.
That's not what happened. It was in my kitchen.
We're using it for cooking.
Correjo. Corralejo.
Is it a reposado?
No, it's anejo. Tequila. I don't think they ever say tequila.
It's a $30 bottle.
Oh, that's real shitty.
$29.99.
Oh, it's so shitty for a $7.50. $30 750 milliliter is a real shitty gift.
How long was that in your house?
That's 6 or 7 months.
Yeah. Times 3 years.
It's no Coors Light, but it's $17 a case. 750 mil for $30 is.
I bet you this tastes amazing.
It's a good bottle of tequila. Let's have some.
No, I hate tequila.
Well, that's even better. That'd be the idea.
That's going on the shelf with the wrap snacks.
Okay, hold on. Yeah, of course it is. It's what you call merch, or no, what's it called? Not artifacts, but like you're not helping, phony face. Think about it. Like, what are they called when it's like something unique from a show or from it gets referenced?
Poop.
All right, good one. You know who we haven't talked about in a long time?
What?
Nick and Vince's podcast.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'd like to mention them on this episode again.
Will this air on iTunes?
It fucking hopefully. So they are on iTunes, Podbean, etc., etc., etc. Stitcher. Nick and Vince's podcast. They're getting pretty popular.
Yeah?
Yes.
It's because they're focused.
They have time. That might have something to do with it.
Yeah.
Well,
I think they
Nick
took a
is
little
very
time
focused.
off, and then when they started this new year, they really amped it up.
Yeah. Well, and I agree.
I think they decided they needed to try something different, and
So
they did it.
they did. They're just having more.
They're staying connected with a lot of other
Yeah,
people.
it's the connection, that whole aspect.
Ours, we just don't give a fuck.
No, that's
You're
not
like,
true.
watch it or not. I
That's
don't
not
care.
true. I do give a fuck. Eventually, we'll get there.
Yeah.
We'll get there. But so earlier I talked about the last time I was at your house and how you did that dirty deed.
Yeah.
Put my likeness on Facebook without my permission.
Yep.
You're lucky I'm not Romeo Miller. I'd sue your ass. So the other thing that happened that night.
Oh, you have to watch a movie.
Oh, I was gonna like get people thinking something weird happened.
Yeah. Well, when I put my balls in your face afterwards.
We're not talking about what happened in your dream. So I watched the movie Legend. And what'd you think, Lance? What'd you think of the movie?
I mean, how many times are I going to watch it?
How do you like it?
Yeah.
Tell me about
I
it.
love the movie. I think you were surprised by the movie.
I think I got the remastered version for sure, because I think the first time I saw it, it was not nearly as clear and crystal, and you know, the effects I don't think were quite as good. First time I saw it years, many years ago. Why are you?
This is during.
You have the keyboard.
This is on my phone.
It sounds like a porno.
This is you talking in your sleep.
Fucking shut that off. Did that really happen?
Yeah. Can I just play that one part real quick?
Yeah, that's fine. I don't mind.
Here, listen to this.
So we got drunk, obviously.
You're like, yeah.
You're laughing.
I think there's one more.
Oh. Maybe not.
I forget what movie this was.
It was something we were both. Fuck you. We were both like, "Oh, we gotta watch this movie," and then I passed out immediately. Oh, War of the Worlds.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah, it was War of the Worlds.
During that, I missed the first one because you were like, "Rah!" And then it's like stroking your hair when you were doing it, and then you're like,
That's what happens. I do that in my sleep. My wife drives her nuts, especially if I've been drinking. Yeah, I get it.
And then you're like this with your hair.
It's not an exaggeration.
And I was like, "What are you doing, buddy?"
And what did I say?
I don't remember.
Play the first part again. Then he's gonna decipher that it's like, yeah, let me suck wieners. Okay, that's good. That's it. That's like the. Don't play the whole thing again. Just that's what I. All right. What was I talking about? Do you think?
I don't know.
There was some major shit going on.
Yeah, you were immersed in your own movie. I
Should've-
really wish I got that first part of it.
I should have fucking known better to sleep on your fucking couch.
I got a few other videos too.
Ugh. Fuck you. I will break your phone. Probably some fucking shit that is totally inappropriate. So
Why do you ask me about Legend? It's you that were the first
I know
one.
this is leading into it. So I saw it and I just say it was really good.
I think you were unexpected the way it was going to be.
It was bad the first time I saw it. I didn't like it. Many years ago.
I thought you'd never watched it.
No, I saw at least part of it many years ago.
How cool is Tim Burton as Darkness?
Well, it has a lot to do with the makeup, I think.
Yeah. What was that? Oh, that's you.
My beer can.
Yeah.
I'm on my second beer. Ooh-wee.
I'm on my zero beer.
Zero beer. Near beer, too. Why are you not drinking beers?
I don't know if I'm going to be drinking for a while.
You want a shot of tequila?
No.
Why are you going to quit drinking for a while?
AIDS.
You've said that before.
Mm-hmm.
And on that note, we out.
I just want to say again real quick before we go. We are working on the iTunes issue, so if you do see this or hear it on Podbean, we will have that up hopefully eventually pretty soon here within the next couple of days. So working on it. It's a little shy before Adam said we out, but I just wanted to reiterate that is an issue that we are working on.
I said an hour, right?
Yeah.
It's been about an hour.
Yeah, it's good. All right.
I have only like 2 topics left.
See you later, fuckers.
Yep. Did you like it or not?